Wait, did Prince William just ban Meghan Markle from royal events after a private showdown with Kate Middleton? Hey there, royal watchers. If you've been side-eyeing all the drama around the royals lately, you're definitely not alone. Whether you're Team Meghan, loyal to Kate, or just fascinated by the royal roller coaster, this latest development has everyone talking. The tension between Meghan Markle and the rest of the royal family has always been headline-worthy, but this time, things might have reached a boiling point. And trust me, this is one story you'll want to hear all the way through. In today's video, we're diving deep into what sources are calling an explosive argument between Meghan and Kate that reportedly pushed Prince William to his breaking point. We're talking about years of tension, emotional fallout, and a decision that could permanently change the dynamic between Meghan and the rest of the royal family. So, is this the final straw that cuts Meghan off for good? Or is it just another royal drama storm stirred up by rumors and long-held resentment? Stick around, because we're breaking it all down in easy, bite-sized pieces you won't want to miss. Let's rewind a bit. How did we even get here? It all allegedly started during what was supposed to be a calm, family-oriented gathering. With King Charles's health reportedly fluctuating and the monarchy attempting to present a united front in the face of public scrutiny, there was hope among the senior royals that the family might begin to mend old wounds. The idea, we're told, was to give Meghan and Kate a chance to clear the air, a kind of olive branch moment behind closed doors. But instead of reconciliation, things apparently took a sharp turn for the worse. Multiple insiders claim that Kate, usually composed and diplomatic, confronted Meghan over lingering hurt tied to events from years ago, including the infamous 2018 bridesmaid dress incident involving Princess Charlotte. You know the one. Meghan and Kate allegedly clashed over the fit and styling of Charlotte's dress, leading to tears. Initially, tabloids said Meghan made Kate cry, but Meghan later clarified in her Oprah interview that the opposite was true. That reveal was a major sticking point, and sources say Kate has never fully recovered from being publicly painted as the villain in that situation. What followed during this recent confrontation, according to royal aides, was a very unroyal shouting match. Both women reportedly raised voices, and the atmosphere grew so tense that staff stepped in to diffuse it. Meghan is said to have defended herself passionately, pointing to her treatment by the British press and the institution's failure to support her during her most vulnerable moments. She also, allegedly, stood by everything she said in the Oprah interview, including her statements about Kate. The fight hit a nerve for William. Those close to the prince describe him as fiercely protective of his wife, and while he has tried to walk a diplomatic line over the years, this time, he reportedly lost his patience. According to a palace insider, William told Meghan, point blank, that until there is a sincere and public acknowledgement of the harm caused, particularly to Kate, she is not welcome at future royal events. This wasn't some flippant remark made in anger, either. Reports say this was a calculated, deliberate line drawn in the sand by the future king, someone who has always valued loyalty, tradition, and family unity. For William to make such a statement, it signals that something fundamental has shifted. Now, where does Prince Harry fit into all of this? It's been widely reported that he was caught in the middle of this confrontation and was visibly distressed. And honestly, who wouldn't be? On one side, he has his wife, whom he has defended publicly and privately time and again, even at the cost of his royal role. On the other, his brother and sister-in-law, with whom he once shared an incredibly close bond. Sources close to the Sussexes say Harry tried to mediate the argument but ultimately sided with Meghan when it came to standing by her perspective. At the same time, he allegedly urged her to consider reaching out to Kate in a more conciliatory tone, advice she reportedly did not appreciate. Meanwhile, Kate has reportedly reached her breaking point. According to one longtime aide, she is emotionally drained and no longer willing to play peacemaker. After years of shouldering the public pressures of royal life and maintaining a dignified silence while being dragged into controversy after controversy, she is said to have drawn her own boundary: no more forced interactions with Meghan. This marks a major shift for Kate, who, despite being dubbed Duchess of Dignity by some royal watchers, has endured countless tabloid headlines and internet speculation about her relationship with Meghan. Now, let's talk about what the royal experts are saying. Angela Levin, a respected royal biographer with deep ties to palace sources, described this latest showdown as the inevitable result of unresolved tension that's been simmering beneath the surface for years. She pointed out that while the public may have moved on from certain royal events, the people involved haven't. Emotions run deep, especially when family honor and public image are involved. Another royal insider added that William has been under immense pressure to keep the monarchy stable as King Charles steps back from some of his duties due to health concerns. For William, who's already managing increased responsibility, this latest rift was one stressor too many. He needed clarity, the source said. And putting a boundary in place was his way of regaining control. Of course, public opinion is wildly divided. Some royal fans believe Meghan has been unfairly scapegoated from the start, pointing to how she's been treated differently than Kate by the press and the palace. Others believe her continued public criticisms of the royal family, in interviews, documentaries, and even fictional dramatizations, have gone too far. They see William's reported ban as justified, even overdue. Adding more intrigue to this already dramatic tale is the growing buzz that Meghan might respond publicly, again. Those close to the Duchess of Sussex say she's been quietly monitoring the fallout from the alleged confrontation with Kate and William. While Meghan has largely remained silent in public following their Oprah interview and the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan, sources claim she has not ruled out addressing this new wave of speculation. One entertainment insider with ties to Meghan's media circle hinted that a new podcast episode might already be in the works, one that subtly, but unmistakably, tackles themes like family boundaries, toxic environments, and the right to defend your peace. These topics, while presented in general terms, would clearly echo her recent experiences and might be used to frame her side of the story without directly naming names. What's more, the podcast route allows Meghan to control the narrative on her own terms, without the intrusion of an interviewer steering the conversation. Her previous podcast, Archetypes, was well received for its honesty and thoughtful tone, and this potential new episode could be framed as a continuation of that personal journey. The Duchess has always positioned herself as someone who believes deeply in transparency, healing, and standing up for oneself, especially for women navigating high-pressure, public roles. A discussion around family estrangement, emotional labor, and accountability could be her way of addressing recent events while still remaining poised and diplomatic. But there's also talk of something bolder, another sit-down interview. Rumors swirling in the entertainment industry suggest that Meghan's team has quietly floated the idea to several major U.S. networks, including outlets like ABC, CBS, and even streaming giants like Netflix or Hulu, that she might be open to another exclusive, provided the platform offers editorial freedom and a sympathetic tone. While nothing has been confirmed, insiders say at least one top journalist has already been approached about conducting the interview. The goal would be to address the misconceptions she believes continue to plague her name, and to give her the space to defend herself, especially against claims that she has caused irreparable harm to the royal family. Should such an interview happen, it would no doubt dominate headlines across the globe. Palace aides are said to be on high alert, bracing for another media storm that could once again threaten to destabilize the monarchy's tightly controlled image. After the whirlwind surrounding the Oprah interview, the royals know just how powerful Meghan's words can be when given a platform. And if she chooses to speak again, it could mark yet another seismic moment in the royal family's long and turbulent saga. Let's also not forget the wider royal context here. Meghan and Harry's departure from royal duties in 2020 was dubbed Megxit for a reason. It shook the monarchy. Since then, every attempt at reunion, from Prince Philip's funeral to King Charles's coronation, has been clouded by tension and speculation. Behind those polished photos and public smiles, there's a family deeply divided. Even the Sussexes' recent business moves have been under the spotlight. With their Spotify deal ending and their Netflix content under pressure to perform, the couple has more incentive than ever to maintain their public image and audience connection. Meghan's next public move will be strategic, and likely very, very intentional. At the same time, William and Kate are positioning themselves as the stable face of the future monarchy. With Charles's reign shadowed by health concerns, the Cambridges are stepping into an increasingly central role. A united, drama-free image is critical for them, and Meghan's presence, fair or not, complicates that narrative. If you zoom out just a bit, this isn't just a story about a family argument. It's a tale of two royal futures, one rooted in tradition, duty, and silence, the other in independence, openness, and bold storytelling. Meghan and Harry chose the latter. William and Kate remain committed to the former. And when those two worlds collide, well, we get moments like this. There's also something deeply human about all of this. Strip away the titles, the tiaras, and the protocols, and what you have is a classic family drama. Resentments, miscommunications, loyalty, and pride. It just so happens this particular family drama is playing out on the world's biggest stage. So now we want to hear from you. Do you think Prince William was right to reportedly ban Meghan Markle from royal events? Or should the family be doing more to heal, not widen, the rift? Are we watching the monarchy protect itself, or is this an unfair exile of someone who dared to break the mold? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we're reading all of them, and we love hearing different perspectives. And if you want to go even deeper into the Meghan vs. Kate saga, be sure to check out our video called The Truth Behind Their Royal Rift. It peels back the layers on everything from their earliest encounters to the moment things went south. And hey, if you liked today's video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for more royal revelations, drama breakdowns, and honest takes on what's really going on inside the palace walls. And ring that bell so you don't miss what's coming next, because this royal story is far from over. Why don't royals ever play poker? Because someone always folds under pressure. Thanks for watching, stay curious, stay kind, and we'll see you next time inside the palace gates.